if he continues this direction, it's going to take us to the southern end of Cal State Fullerton, right next to the not quite the front entrance, but just south of that, because we'll be on Chapman. There's really no freeway over here that he can get on unless he makes a southbound turn on any of the major streets to get him back on the 91 freeway. So for now, we're fully committed here on Chapman Avenue, headed westbound, going through Acacia Avenue. And again, we're just on the southern end of Cal State Fullerton. And at this point, I don't think the CHP is going to get involved because we're on surface streets. So, whoa, nearly hit that car. Wow, just as I was zooming out to look at the patrol units, it looked like he had a close call with that white car, but was able to go around him. I don't trust this guy now. Just when I feel like I have the liberty to zoom out to check out something else, he nearly hits the car. But Chapman Avenue at Raymond, he's got the red, going to go southbound on Raymond. So this will lead him back to the 91 freeway if he continues south. Raymond is an exit off the 91 freeway. It's a shared exit, but continue. Fullerton, en las calles de Anaheim y de Placentia. En verdad no se ha ido del área. Se ha montado a dos autopistas, a la 57 y a la 91, pero la mayoría del tiempo ha estado en la calle State College, donde nos encontramos al momento, o en la autopista 91, pero al momento va en el sentido contrario aquí en la calle State College, y la persecución continúa hacia la autopista 91. Back in English here, guys. He almost ran over that spike strip. It's hard to tell if perhaps he clipped the end of it, but right when he was on State College, you saw that CHP officer throw a spike strip out when this guy was wrong side of the road, and he's still wrong side of the road, headed southbound State College. Oh my gosh, that was a close one. Wow. Oh gosh, that guy needs to buy a lotto ticket. That was so close. Southbound State College here at Balsam Avenue. We're just south of the 91 freeway. Officers are getting close. It looks like he's going to try the pit. Well, I'm really surprised that you would try a pit on a potentially armed suspect, but they went for it. So the officers can sense that this is really escalating. Oh my gosh, that was a close one. Wow. We just crossed through La Palma Avenue, southbound on State College. You can tell that these officers want to bring an end to this. They've tried a pit. They've tried the spike strips. He might have ran over the edge of a spike strip just about a minute ago. I don't really see that the vehicle is struggling in any way, so hard to tell. But again, Anaheim Police still in pursuit southbound on State College, south of the 91 freeway. And incredibly, they try to pit. They're not going to do one right now. Way too busy. Too many vehicles. So hard on the brakes here. You can see the smoke there from the brakes. This officer right on his tail. Wow, this is really impressive. I can't believe he would get that close in this type of situation. Normally they would allow for a little more room. They're going to try to box this guy in. Wow, they're pushing him. Pushing him. Wow, going to push him right up against the building. But nope, away we go. Wow, that is really bold here on the part of Anaheim Police, and they're not giving up. There's about 12 squad cars behind this guy, so when one falls out of line, the next one comes right up to try the next move. But that was really interesting that they would try to essentially pin him in such a busy area of town. But continuing southbound State College, coming up to Santa Ana Street here in the city of Anaheim. Okay, so there's a little bit of traffic coming up. Let's see. So continuing southbound on State College. Running the red. Okay, he's running the red. You can see that the car is smoking just a little bit. I think he might have a flat. I think, yeah, that front, yeah, so the front tire is flat. The rear might be flat on this side too, and that's the side where I thought he had ran over the spike strip, and I think he did. I do see at least the front front driver's side tire is flat. The rear one might be too, and I do see some smoke coming from the car, so I do think he's running on flats, at least on this side of the vehicle. And we are entering that area where we do have a temporary flight restriction here due to Disneyland, so we are going to be slightly further than we'd like, but we'll hold the shot for you as long as we can here. This is going to still be southbound on State College, and this is still going to be Anaheim Police in pursuit. Going to go in here with the doubler. It'll make it a little blurry, but we'll be able to see the vehicle a little bit better in terms of distance. So still at State College, we're coming up to Ball. I mean, you can't get busier than these streets right here, State College at Ball. And he's going to go through Ball, still southbound State College. Wow, look at the officer coming in. I think he's going to go for a pit. But I think the driver's onto them now. The element of surprise is gone with this guy. He knows that when they get that close to him, it's because they're going to try to pin him. Yeah, still southbound State College. You see that Anaheim police officer still right on his tail, looking for the right opportunity to try another pit. I don't see much in the way of traffic here, so it wouldn't be a bad spot for it. And this area is mostly commercial. You have a lot of granite stores through this stretch, so most of them would be shut down at this time of the night anyway, which is why we're not seeing too much in the way of traffic. But here comes the Anaheim police officer. Okay, let's see. He's moving in, going to try for the pit, trying to get in position. The car's a little fast for a perfect pit. You want them to be going about 35 miles an hour, so right now he's a little bit faster than that. And again, we're in the Disneyland temporary flight restrictions. That keeps us about 3 miles away, so that's why we're a little bit further than we'd like to be, but we'll hold the shot for you here. Hopefully we'll see him come out the other side. There he is. Just beyond that building. Look at all these units. I counted about a dozen regular patrol units, and then there was what looked like an unmarked pickup as well that was in this chase, which I'd never seen before. So that was really interesting. And we continue still southbound on State College, busy intersection here, not far from Angel Stadium. They're looking for the right chance to try that pit again, but they just haven't had the right opportunity. He's going a little fast. Really picking up speed here, under the 5. Gonna pop out the other side there. So now we're in the city of Orange, right by UCI Hospital. And still southbound State College here, right at the city Drive. So we're getting closer to the block, or the outlet to Orange, I think is the new name. So yeah, we're right by the block, and right by the Lamoureux Justice Center, right by the jail here in the city of Orange as well, the old animal shelter. The way that we're heading, we're gonna head right up to the Orange Crush. Oh my gosh, wow, speaking of crush, I almost crashed into that guy. Wow, that was a close one. I think he did tap him. Okay, we're right at the Crush. This is where the 5, the 22 all come together, and the 57. Always a super busy interchange, but he continued past it, so we're continuing to head south, and I believe this street's going to come to an end. I think it ends right at a park. It ends, I think, at Memory Lane, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, there we go. That's right where it ends, right at Memory Lane. And going to be coming our way here. So eastbound turn onto Memory Lane. They're, again, trying for a pit. This is a perfect street to do it. It's always really open. Nobody around. There goes the pit. He just crashed. And he's skidding there on the side. Center divider now, just crashed. Lots of smoke. I think this is going to be it for this guy. Surrounded by units here. Really hard to see what's happening with all that smoke.